Okay, welcome back, guys. We are spinning out into space pretty badly. Let's try and save this. Aim it back at our command module and start getting some forward velocity, which is the H key. Let's do that. There we go. Line this up a bit better. And start slowing down. There we go. So we're coming back into the picture now. We're back, baby. So what I'm trying to do is just obviously line up this velocity indicator with the target, which is what we're doing. Here we go. So we're back in control. I've got the key map in front of me. So we're approaching at like 0.2 meters a second. It's pretty good, pretty controlled. Hey, I mean, not bad, good soys. We can, speed up a little bit here. What do you reckon? There we go. I'm hoping we can fix up some of these issues with the staging, no? Or we're going to have a pretty ordinary flight. I remember now at this late hour that it is a bit of a problem. It's good to sort of put little decouplers here and stuff to blow these things off, but yeah. Dramatic scenery. Half a meter closure. Crown polo is about to become a thing. Okay, just make sure this is still on target. Slow it down a little bit. And beauty. We did it, guys. We did it. Now on to the next problem. How do we solve this? That I would like to know. At the moment, that is activated. So let's just... Can we deactivate this? Yes, we can. Good. Don't want that firing and we don't want it to fire. We do, however, want this one firing. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this. So there is a stack separator there. Why is that not decoupling? Okay, well, that solves that problem. Why didn't do it before? Back in business, baby. All right, cool. So we have our docking done. We have our burn sort of plan. I mean, we haven't quite finished this because we decided to do the staging. But if we get this nice and low, we should be in a good place to get in a decent lunar orbit. 23 Ks, not bad. 13 K should clear any mountainous objects, etc. All right. So let's say goodbye to Kerbal and head out on our way for our lunar burn. Ready? And there's our moon. Looking pretty ominous, quite frankly. Now this is a much weaker engine than our large one, so 42 seconds worth of burn for much less output, but that's what we signed them up for. So 21 seconds before we fire, before the node we fire. I mean, a sneaky experiment in here. Can we do that? Nope. Button's not working. The goo feels right at home here. Oh. Getting close now, 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Slowing down for that lunar orbit. $100 delta V to go. See the engine nozzles lighting up quite nicely, getting kind of hot. 1. How we go? Pretty low. So that's our best burn yet. Easy, right? I mean, looks like we hit it exactly. I mean, mad skills and all, but even I'm a bit surprised. Alright, so even this out, we need to do the same thing the other side. Slow down, so the top part, the high part of the orbit comes down, the apoapsis comes down. So we're going to try and get these sort of even-ish as well. Not like that. Yeah, it's even-ish, I think. Right. Cool, that's good enough. Are you guys ready to do it? Let's do it. Coming in low. Such drama. Get our lights on. We have lights in this module. We'll do that in a second. As you can see, it's why it's handy to have these if you have to do anything on the dark side. It's pretty freaking dark. Pink Floyd agree. Alright, so we're counting down, usual story. We need to go to 10 seconds from the node. When you're playing this, you can get a bit sneaky and use the accelerate speed yourself a bit, but it does end in tears sometimes, take it from me. So since this is all for the record, I'm not taking any risks with that. Here comes our orbital burn. Away we go. Whoop, whoop, pretty low. A bit too long that one. Whoops. And we can fix it, but I think 10Ks are still okay. I think the highest points are around 8 or 9Ks. Now, worth noting here as well, up here, we have lost contact with Kerbal because obviously there's this huge moon in the way. It's a nifty feature in the game. You need to organize relays and things if you have to communicate from far sides of objects and all that sort of stuff. But it doesn't matter. We've got crew. Without a crew, however, even the probes and the computers require connections. They won't work. It's not particularly realistic, but it's interesting mechanic. So here's our orbit. Funky. Let's get round for some sunrise, so we can see what we're doing. Oh yeah. And we are scraping the surface almost. Look at those moon rocks. I mean, that is just tremendous, isn't it? It's this game and just beautiful to look at. Kerbal rise. Majestic. Alright, but there's still work to be done, right? And I was just thinking as well, in this mode, again, I don't normally play this mode, but I don't think science actually yields you anything. That's probably why these experiments aren't really working. No value, etc. Which is a shame. I didn't think of that, but at least we know the mechanics of how to do things. Now, the tough part. We've got to figure out what's going on here. Because if we get down the surface and that's still there, it's going to be like, you know, one of those toys with the friggin' round base and bouncing head thing. You know, who knows what's going to happen. But we need to load our scientists into the landing craft. So let's do that. Transfer crew. Bob. Alright, he's in there. That's his view. Ooh. Again. Magnificent. Desolation. And we will take a pilot just in case something goes wrong. So Jeb's going to come across. Another nifty thing you can do for viewing. Get out and you can EVA. Now if something breaks, since Bill's engineer, he can go out and fix it. So you can... Always a little bit nervous doing this sort of thing, but yeah. No tethers. Alright, let's get back to it. Work to be done. In we go. Okay, so maybe we should just do a quick test fire. Make sure we don't have problems with this landing craft. What we can do for now though is we can definitely override the set. I remember we have this. Yeah, so all this stuff's for the landing Lunar Lander. So, and everything we do now won't affect the original craft, so that's what we want. So let's go. Okay, well when we separate, we will change control to this one, and I'm stalling because I'm sort of nervous about what's going to happen here. And you know, we got a whole Kerbal series on the line and potential future seasons and all sorts of things. If this is a failure, maybe we get more, I don't know, but I don't know. Do we get another orbit to have a think about it? No. It happens now. Let's aim for this big ass crater, I guess. See what happens. Here we go. Alright, so that's good to go. Now, if I remember rightly, we had... No, I'm trying the numbers for the lights. Mustn't be working. Antennas come out and stuff. Again, the action groups sometimes can be a bit temperamental. Otherwise, we're stuck doing this sort of thing. We gotta, like, you know, manually. We can do gear. Okay, so let's get away from this thing a little bit. Give ourselves some space. Have a think. So long. Getting a bit intense now. Everything's very real now. Alright. How much we got? Not much. Switch it off for now. We're pretty easy to control this craft. Alright, so when we do our landing, we're going to be about here. We'll start burning. Okay. Still pretty close. Alright, so let's start thinking about where we're going to land. It's looking a bit grim at the moment. What we need to do is wipe off speed. So we need to go retrograde as regards the surface. We got it set to surface. That's our speed against the surface. We need to get that down to 0 eventually. So let's start. That's a bit weird. Yeah, and we got a problem. We got a problem immediately. Maybe we just burn it off. Hopefully we don't explode. Hang on. Hang on. Yeah, this is not good. Not good. Not good at all. I think that's our engine overheating. Yeah, we're toast here. You have to abort this friggin' mission. Back we go. The dream. It's over. My next plan is to try and get the engineer to try and sort this out. That's my next plan. Let's make sure this is lined up from the command module. Same as before, we're just lining up our velocity vector with the target, which is the docking port. I mean, at least we've got some awesome scenery. Those engineers on Earth, or Kerbal, what are they doing? Alright, yeah, it was me. And we are good. Well, that's a drag. Alright, let's try some EVA action. Let's see what we can do. Bill, you're up, buddy. Some dangerous work to be done. Look at this brave man. So awesome. Now what can we do? Anything? Protective shell is right. Protective friggin' everything. The last chance we have is we can try and smash it off with the friggin' command module, I guess. We can try that as well. It's worth a shot. We're all this way. Oh, man. It may be the only shot we have. Well, you're definitely getting an action-packed, or, you know, not action-packed at all, but definitely different Let's Play here. Oh, man. The whole crew know what's ahead of them. I know it's going to take some iffy maneuvering here to get this to happen. So we'll leave that there for now, guys. Coming up next on your next episode, dodgy space shenanigans to smash this thing off. Take it easy.